As a corporate communicator, you're probably faced with the same dilemma that I'm faced with as the publisher of PR Daily and Reagan.com. What social media platforms do I jump onto? It seems like hardly a week goes by where there isn't a new platform debuting. Should you take a wait-and-see approach or jump on the first day? Well, today I'm asking that question of Jeramie McPeek, who is a vice president of digital at the Phoenix Suns. Jeramie, you're not on Pinterest, for example. Why?
Not yet. As you mentioned, there are so many different channels out there. People have, over the last few years, kind of jumped to be one of the first adopters in these areas, and we were there as well. We didn't want to miss the party. We didn't want to be late to a late adopter for one of these new social media channels. But right now, we're kind of taking a wait-and-see approach. There are so many different channels out there. You can't be everywhere at once effectively. So right now, we're kind of waiting on Pinterest. We're obviously keeping a close eye on it. We know it's very popular, but in terms of sports fans, right now, sports fans aren't really there yet. So we're keeping an eye on it, and if they get there, we'll certainly jump in as well. But right now, we want to spend our time and put our efforts towards the channels that we know our fans are engaged in, and that's where they're spending their time. And that right now is Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus to an extent.
And I'm sensing that a lot in the corporate communications industry. There's a lot more. I think it's more relaxed. People don't feel like they have to be there right away. Now, you did jump on Google Plus, and yet 300,000 people put the Phoenix Suns in their circles. Correct?
Yes, absolutely.
How would you contrast Google Plus with, say, Facebook?
Good question. Google Plus actually approached us and chose us as one of their 20 global brands to launch with, their brand pages. One of only 3 in sports, so we were certainly honored about that. Excited about the opportunity, and as you mentioned, we have about 300,000 fans who have added us to their circles in the first 6 months. Right now, though, we're not seeing a lot of interaction, a lot of engagement there. If we put up a post or put up some content, we might get 20 or 30 comments, but if we put something on Facebook, we might get 2,000 comments or 2,000 likes. So right now we're still probably putting more attention towards Facebook and Twitter, where we see the most engagement, but certainly we're still active on Google Plus as well, because we realize it's going to continue to grow, and it may just take time for it to catch up to those other social media giants that have been out there for several years now.
Now, social media is a lot of work. Is it just you, Jeramie, or do you have a social media team, or do you spread that work throughout the corporate communications team at the Phoenix Suns?
It is a lot of work, and it's something I love myself, and I was kind of spearheading our efforts for the last few years. But we finally hired a social media specialist this past summer, Greg Esposito, and he's doing an amazing job, and he's able to spend 50 hours a week just focusing on what to tweet, what to put on Facebook, what to put on YouTube, what to put on LinkedIn. So he's focusing completely on that, but at the same time, we've also recruited more than 40 employees to serve as brand ambassadors representing the Phoenix Suns on Twitter and Facebook. And we, just this past summer, also put out a call for fans, and we put together a roster of social media ambassadors from our most passionate, arduous, diehard Phoenix Suns fans. So they are also helping us moderating our live chat on game nights, moderating our message boards, and they also tweet and post important messages for us on Twitter and Facebook also.
That's a terrific idea. It reminds me of the Moms panel, the Disney Moms panel,
right,
where they recruited moms and then built a website so that moms could answer questions from other moms or dads thinking about visiting one of their theme parks.
Right. Yeah. And as an avid Disney user myself, I could probably participate and contribute to that blog.
Well, thanks for coming, Jeramie. I really appreciate it.
Always thanks for having me.